Hello, welcome to the Knightz Podcast. And here we talk about ideas, opinions, no debates, zero arguments, and if not otherwise, hold my meat sack. Anyways, we're going to get to this topic in a moment. But before I do that, I thank the Most High for having me to be able to do stuff like this. I thank God that, I haven't gone to any violent altercations. I thank God that I have never come off to anybody as a rude or disrespectful person, because I'm the complete opposite of that. But, you can't please everybody. I just don't understand how in life I've even been able to make anybody feel the opposite of happy. I don't know. I think it's selfishness. And that's what we're going to get into in a moment. But that's not the topic of this video. But let me talk about that a little bit too. I don't know. People are just kind of selfish. It's like if I'm upset about something and, bro, it's like you should feel for the person, not be like, this person got me. Like, what? Like, bro, like you must be in the shits too, because you're offended by my own. Oh no, bro, everything's twisted. Man, it just is what it is. There's really nothing you can do. Unless the person blames you, because I'm telling you, bro. But I'm gonna keep that personal. Anyways, we're gonna talk about accountability and correction. But you see the title. People don't know how to give or take correction. When it comes to give and correction, I don't even like to call it give and correction. Even that term could be kind of. I was going to use some big word. It is a podcast. It should not be taken seriously. But I'm showing ideas, opinions, stuff like that. So don't take this seriously. Yo, oh my gosh. But I think correction is a very important thing. I don't like the word because I guess I have a negative, connection towards that word. Because people, I don't know, bro. Because I used to hear a lot from the same few people that I don't like to take correction or whatever today. But that's not the case. But when people don't understand you or why you're doing something, then they just make an assumption to fill that gap of ignorance. And they boil it down to shrink yourself and act this way so that society doesn't chop your head off. Because if you don't act a certain way, society will just throw you in the furnace, bro. Especially as this can call you see here, I remember thinking to myself, should I bleach myself? Because seriously, I mean, like, bro, like, is that deep, bro? It's like, good, because, and I don't know, bro. I was like, being closer to your Hebrew roots, you're just at the bottom of the barrel. I mean, bottom of the whatever imaginary hierarchy that society creates. But it's a real hierarchy. I'm not talking about the pyramid hierarchy. That's different. I'm talking about social hierarchy. Oh no, but his evil symbols and shit begin into my head, bro. You can't blame me. Because it's just out there and it's just invisible. It kind of it's funny at the same time, because like it's just weird, bro. God allows all this to happen, and obviously it's humanity's fault. But will we ever take accountability for our actions? Probably not. I try to cuss less, so you don't got to worry about cussing. If you want a cuss-free zone, cuss-free podcast, 99% of the time, I'm pretty sure I won't cuss. So you should be good. But you only care about yourself, which is a good thing. You don't care about me. And I suggest that you shouldn't, because what am I gonna give you? Entertainment? Laughs? Knowledge? Wisdom? Probably not. Definitely not. I'm definitely not gonna give you a bunch of truth. I'm definitely not gonna tell you that the earth is flat and that Jesus Christ is God, and that he's a part of the Holy Trinity, Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. And there are a bunch of Bible verses that prove that it even quotes the Trinity. I'm not gonna tell you that, bro. I'm not gonna tell you to to do all that stuff, bro. Anyways, how do you give correction? And is it based off of your opinion? Is it based off of your experience? Is it based off of the truth? I'm the type of person who likes to see things and say things for what it is. I wouldn't say things for what it is, because you have to, even that's kind of difficult to analyze. I wouldn't say analyze, but to bring out. It's the right words, the right moments, and not every video will be like this. I mean, podcast, gosh darn it. I'm not speaking Spanish for some of these podcasts. Are you still here? If you're still watching, I mean, hearing, then I'm very surprised, because I mean, I'm used to hear lanky, my lanky self see here and talk on the podcast, and I definitely don't have over millions of followers and subscribers on all types of platforms. People hate my tone, because my tone is dog shit. I'm gonna be honest. My tone is like a dog giving a nasty bark at something else, but you think it's towards you because we're walking past the fence. I know nobody's going to listen to this. I'm not trying to speak death or anything like that. I'm kind of being sarcastic, because again, it's a podcast, so I kind of say a lot of unserious things. Besides, that is not going to manifest like that anyways, because if you release something, you're going to have emotions behind it. So, yeah. You still here? Oh wow, that's amazing. You're actually still here. Anyways, what else do we discuss? Because I think, okay, the giving part. When it comes to giving correction, I've already said a little bit about this. Like, how do you really do it in a way? I guess you got to be honest with yourself, and try, if you know what you're talking about. Like I say, when it comes to energy, you have to learn to cultivate that energy in the way where it doesn't go towards others, but at the same time, not a lot of people don't even believe in that. They just don't want. They just don't. I don't know, bro. It doesn't make any sense, because I don't understand it. Because like, if it's not towards you, then you shouldn't feel upset at all, bro. Somebody blames you for their own situation and then gets mad and then does something angry or upset. You're gonna feel upset, bro. You're gonna feel the type of way. Or maybe you don't. So you're gonna feel the type of way, because it was directed towards you, if they're blaming you, or they somehow pulled you into it. But nobody cares. It's anybody, they're not gonna do anything about it. That's sad, bro. But and that's what happened to me, and that's what happened. But nobody cares. I can't do it. I'm not gonna get violent enough like that. But these people can, because I'm black, apparently, and apparently I'm a threat, and on some kingpin stuff. It just doesn't make any sense. Who's really gonna watch this nonsense? I mean, people will watch anything, but I don't care, man. I mean, I can't force people to watch and listen to my podcast. I, I keep saying watch. How do you take correction? You just have to. It's really hard to take correction. When it comes to like let's say somebody tells you to do something, but it's not the right thing, or you're trying to figure out. Like, do you just take it as it is, or do you just dissect it and see what you get out of it? Like, it's I think that's the most painful thing because it feels like a therapy session. It doesn't seem like it should be a conversation. But people, it's like therapy, bro. Like, I'm not a crazy person, bro. And yeah, I don't know how to describe this because I don't know, bro. There's not ego, there's not being prideful, but you got to realize that when it comes to certain things, like let's say these are examples. I could draw a lot of examples. Oh no, I think there's a. I'm not gonna say it. No, I'm not gonna say it. Uh, if I were happy around a bunch of people, if I were excited and happy, some people are stirred by that. So it's like you can't get mad at them because they're happy, right? But if I was mad or sad, if I was sad, you'd be comforting him. But if I was mad, then it's uncomfortable. Then it's offensive. It's like, bro, like really think about that. If I was any other emotion, you wouldn't be upset. You wouldn't care. But if I was angry, then you get offended. Then you took it personally. Then you think, oh, it's directed towards me. Even for myself as well. But I give myself more leisure because this stuff happens. The only time this has happened recently is at school. So I hate saying the word school. It's like, bro, it's like I'm being, jeez, bro, this hell, bro. You guys don't understand, bro. Because the bell rings, you gotta move on to the next thing. You can't, and then spring, and then you get a winter break, and there's nothing. And then next year, bro, it's nothing you can do. Society take and give correction. Just gotta find. You just gotta, I don't know, figure it out. It's one of those things that can't be explained. Just gotta figure it out. Everybody's different, everybody's unique, everybody has insecurities, everybody deals with stuff, everybody fights demons. If not, then your body act, you're an NPC. People call me a ball all the time because I don't express emotions. But when I express emotions, then people get offended by me. And then all of a sudden, I'm the villain, I'm the bad guy. I should just become a shrill, but then people are still calling me a bot anyway. So it's a lose-lose situation. You just not care. You just live how you want, do what you gotta do. Because at the end of the day, even if they try to kill you, and if they do, then what? You just go into heaven, right? And then what's gonna happen? They're gonna get judged because they killed you. And what you do? Nothing. There's a ridiculous. There's a clown world. This world is one big satanic stage, and I just hate all of it. Any thoughts? Put it down in the comments, and that's it for the Knightz podcast. Either you agree with, no, that's not, I don't want to say that. Um, yeah, just drop down your thoughts. If you hate me, hold my meatballs. If you don't care about me or anything, if then screw off. If you're neutral towards me, then yeah, okay, I'm neutral towards you. If you have any positive emotion towards me and you actually like me in some way, then I guess you can. Nah, I'm not even ask because asking people to subscribe is like asking people to walk to clean my ass. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. If you're even gonna watch my videos again, or if you're even still here.